These are my two pairs of running shoes for my current marathon prep, and in this video I will share with you more details about them and my own experience as I use them for several months already. So I'm gonna start straight away with my daily trainers, which are Saucony Axon 3, which are the best running shoes I ever had so far. By the way, if you're not familiar with the term daily trainers, it basically means a type of shoes you wear most of the time for your usual runs, long runs, recovery runs, and sometimes even for other runs if they are quite complex shoes as these Saucony ones, at least in my humble opinion. I'm not really going to tell you all the technical details of the shoe, which you can find anywhere on the internet, but I will rather mention my own experience and that literally since the first run with them, I fell in love with these shoes. To also give you a bit more context, I didn't really hear about Saucony as a brand in the past until I started to follow Nick Bare's content back in the day. And as he also wears Saucony shoes without any paid partnership or anything like that, I was really curious to try them out as well, plus I really liked how they look. So initially I wanted to go for Endorphin Speed Free shoe, since many of the experienced runners recommend it as a really good daily trainer. However, I told myself that I was going to play that safe and start with Axon 3, as I didn't know how the Saucony shoe would fit me in general, and it was also a bit cheaper decision as Axons are like $110 versus Endorphin Speed Free, which are like $180. So I have them prepared as kind of next level when I'll feel about upgrading, which I think it will be pretty soon, and I will quickly tell you why. Anyway, the Saucony Axon 3 is a really comfortable shoe for me, and it was the first time when even after long runs I didn't really feel any discomfort during or after the run. The shoe itself has quite a lot of space in front, but it still feels steady enough. Even for someone like me, as my weight is like 96 kilograms, but mostly because I'm quite tall. So the comfort and overall durability of the shoe was really something I was looking for in my daily trainers, and I definitely found that in Axon 3. Also, when I checked other reviews even from more experienced runners, you can tell that I'm definitely not alone in this opinion. Another nice to have aspect is that with this shoe you can choose from quite a lot of color variants as well. Now let's talk about my second pair of shoes, which are Nike Zoom Fly 4, which you can currently get for like $130. These are the shoes I use mostly for faster paces and currently about once a week for my interval speed workouts during my marathon preparation. The thing is, I don't really have an issue with them, but I'm not really happy about them either. Especially when I know what it's like to feel comfortable during and after the run from the Saucony ones I just mentioned. So after the recent speed workouts I did, I feel like I'd like to try a different speed shoe for myself. Because it's not like I would be in pain, and I fully understand that speed shoes are not as comfortable as daily trainers by design and on purpose, because your primary goal is to be fast. However, I just think that during and after my speed workouts, I should feel much better and not that itchy and basically off the rhythm in general. So from my own experience, I can't really recommend these ones, but I also saw people do really like these Nike shoes. Therefore, I'm not saying that this shoe is bad for everyone, not at all. I'm just expressing my honest feelings, and I think it's totally okay that some of the shoes are just a not good fit for you. Also, I think thanks to this I'll be able to find more suitable speed shoe for me, as I now already know what I don't want to feel like during my runs. Plus, I don't really have that much experience with speed workouts, so I'm still learning along the way. So if you have any recommendations for proper fast shoes, I would love to see them in the comments, and maybe I will solve this situation with Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, which I mentioned as a possible upgrade, as I think they will be good enough for fast paces as well. Thanks for your time for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!